You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Mostly,
So
mostly classic TV, especially bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Hey, and welcome to Destroy All Movies. Huh? I could still do it, even when Jim screws the pooch.
Oh, please. It just worked the fourth time I pressed the button.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
I just heard it in my head.
Oh.
So, there you go. What's up, people? I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
I'm Ken.
Carl.
What up, boys?
Hola.
Yes.
What's going on?
I'm drinking a nice Jameson Black tonight.
I'm drinking Gatorade Zero.
New Hampshire Pilsner.
There you go, Carl.
Tito's handmade vodka from
Nice.
Austin, Texas.
All right. Hey, Tito.
Yo, so what are we doing today? I'll tell you what we're doing.
Kenny got
What?
that one. Hey, Tito.
I can't place it, but I know I've heard it. It's in there.
Old Keanu Reeves and Lori Loughlin movie. I don't even remember the name of it, but he ended up taking her to the prom and making a wrong turn in LA, and hijinks ensued.
Wow.
Remember that movie, Kenny? We watched it a bunch, dude. Tito.
Well, while we try to figure that out, we'll tell you what's going to be on the show. We are
I
back.
gotta find it now.
On
I'm going to look.
We are back on our chronological rewatch of Star Wars movies. We're to the sequels. The Force Awakens. The first
Yes.
J.J. Abrams.
Yes, we are.
Did anyone watch Loki yet? It dropped this morning at like 12:01.
Oh, no, I did not.
Nobody? Okay, we'll have
I did.
to.
I watched it.
Oh, you watched it?
Loki?
Yes.
It's out?
Yeah,
Today.
it drops out every Wednesday.
Oh, I thought it was a Friday. See, I'm fucking doing Friday shit.
No, every Wednesday.
Sorry, I was busy rewatching Ted Lasso. So
But you could have watched it, you stayed up till past midnight and then watched it then.
I'm not staying up past midnight. I'm tired.
Yeah, for real.
So, Kenny, without spoiling anything, was it any good?
Yeah. I want to say it's definitely a quicker start than WandaVision and
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. You do get more into the storyline right away on why he is where he is. And,
I'll keep up with Loki. I like Loki.
Yeah, and then without spoiling it picks up right after he disappeared with the Tesseract.
Oh, cool.
Excellent.
Yeah, it shows up. It starts right where he appears, so it's pretty cool. Definitely worth a watch. Yeah, watch it tonight if you can, or tomorrow.
I look forward to it. It's the one I really was interested in before they, threw WandaVision at us, and when they announced this one, I said, "Oh, I'd watch that."
He's really good at that character.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's really all he's going to do.
What are you talking about? He was in that.
He was in Kong, wasn't he?
He was in what?
He was a
Wasn't he-
badass in the island of Kong.
In Island of Kong, yeah.
Sure. And everybody looked at him waiting to do Loki shit. He's Kramer. Michael Richards can only do Kramer. That's what his career, that was it.
Yeah.
Everything after that was fucking Kramer.
But What about Stanley Spadowski?
Who's Stanley Spadowski?
UHF,
That's right.
the Weird
Yeah.
Al movie.
Yeah,
Michael
but-
Richards.
Yeah, I know, but it was still fucking Kramer. Even in Airheads, he was Kramer.
Well, I think Tom Hiddleston has more range than Kramer.
Than Michael Richards.
Yeah.
So the Keanu Reeves movie that I'm talking about is called The Night Before.
Yep.
I have heard of it.
Me and Kenny watched this stupid movie as a kid all the time. It came
Yeah.
out in 86, I think it was.
88? Was it 88?
88.
Yeah.
And Lori Loughlin asked a nerd played by Keanu Reeves to take her to the prom. He wakes up hours later in a sleazy alley. She's missing, but remembers nothing about it.
Mm.
It was fucking awful. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
She gets sold to a pimp.
Okay.
He has to do
Wow.
He
Okay,
has
we
to-
got to explain to people what the hell you're talking about because
Oh,
that was on the pre-show stuff
Oh.
when you were talking
all
about
I
that
said
movie.
was, I said, hey, Tito, because Carl was drinking Tito vodka. I was like, hey, Tito. So that was a very bad character from this movie that me and Kenny watched when we were kids all the time. And this show, that movie was horrible.
Oh, man.
I'd watch it tomorrow.
Yep.
It's like 2 years before Bill and Ted.
Still, I'd watch it
As a
tomorrow.
kid. Just a child.
One of our favorite movies that me and Kenny used to watch, a Keanu Reeves movie, River's Edge.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
man.
yeah, Rivers Edge.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The things I do for my fucking friends.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Crispin Glover? Come
Yeah,
on.
Crispin Glover. Yep.
That's
Yeah.
good shit.
Yeah.
Movies.
Oh,
All right. Well, The Force Awakens. Let's
Let's go with this one.
let's talk about this. The Force Awakens. Right after these messages. Okay.
Got a sponsor?
Well, no. I promised the kid that I'd play a promo for her
Oh, is this the
movie.
chicks in a pizza place?
Yeah. What?
Is it the two chicks in a pizza place rock movie? Or what's it called?
No. The
No.
kid, Jamie.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's promoting a movie.
Oh, our niece.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I said I
Yeah.
would, if she keeps it to 30, 35 seconds. She said, oh, I cut it down to a minute. I said, no, that's too much. People
Right.
fast forward
That's a
right
lot.
through that.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you pronounce the name of the movie? Sweated Dead?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not saying it right now.
Sorry.
But-
Sorry if I messed it up, but
Our niece is raising funds to make a movie, so it will be in the show notes if anyone's
Yeah.
interested in going there.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'll
doing us a
I'll
solid.
be donating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to
Same.
donate too, obviously.
I'm going to donate for the kid. Oh, yeah, go make a movie.
absolutely.
I gave her a discount on the ad.
Oh, my God. I thought you were promoting the rock chicks. What are
No.
they called?
No.
Rock
She
Me
Will
Like a
Rock You?
Hurricane? She Will
Uh,
Rock You. That's it.
Yes, the She Will Rock You podcast.
There you go. I got to listen to it. Jim said it's really cool. I got to check it out.
1985. No, that's not 1985. 2015.
Oh, my God. 1980. Where'd that come from?
Because I was looking up old movies.
1985. It's a good year.
2015, J.J. Abrams film Star Wars The Force Awakens. Now, a little backstory on The Force Awakens. When the trailer dropped the previous Thanksgiving for The Force Awakens, I woke up Thanksgiving morning, sat in front of the couch with my wife, and I turned it on, and she said she wished she could she was filming me because of the way I jumped in my seat when you first saw the Millennium Falcon.
It's very exciting.
We watched that trailer like 30 times.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there and I just went, oh shit.
So I'm not gonna lie.
The Falcon.
When I watched this today,
Yeah.
I just needed a quick refresh. When I saw the Millennium Falcon, I still smiled.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Like it came and I was just like, There you go. She's like, that one's garbage.
The garbage will do. Have you guys seen?
Like something out of Absolutely Fabulous.
Oh man, no, it reminded me of like Python when they were doing women.
Yeah. That one's garbage.
So this starred.
Have you guys seen the trailer mixed in with the McConaughey in Interstellar?
No.
It's goddamn hilarious. There's a scene in Interstellar where he's
what's your language?
It's fucking
He's joking, Carl. He's joking.
There's a scene.
It's goddamn hilarious.
There's a scene in Interstellar where he's watching videos from his kids from back home.
Right.
And he starts crying and he's looking at.
I did see that. We did see that.
Oh my god! And it's mixed in with the Force Awakens trailer.
With the Force Awakens trailer.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
It's hilarious.
It is funny.
So this stars Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill for a second, Carrie Fisher, Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, Oscar Isaac, the new Moon Knight, Lupita Nyong'o, Andy Serkis, Domhnall Gleeson, who plays the head Nazi Hux, and
we did a lot of unnecessary yelling in this.
He really.
Yeah.
If someone would have just put a microphone up there, we didn't.
He really piles it on.
A lot of unnecessary yelling in this one.
It's great though.
Oh my god.
So this takes place 30 years after the previous Star Wars stuff happened. After the rebels blew up the Death Star and everyone had a right old time after that. So now there's this new civil war in a neighboring system from the Republic where the New Order, which looks like the remnants of the old Galactic Empire.
The New Order. Okay.
So it opens up on a planet, and Poe Dameron.
Well, it opens up with the ship, just like every Star Wars.
Oh yeah, with the Star Destroyer.
Right.
And it eclipses the planet. It's
right.
Floating around.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they go down. The Empire's going down, or New Order's going down. Poe Dameron is getting a vital thumb drive from Max von Sydow.
I have a question.
Okay, you don't have to keep raising your hand, dude. When you have questions.
It's just polite.
It is. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Kenny. I have a question.
Yeah.
Once again, that planet had to have some other source of communication where he could have jammed that into something and sent it off.
It's not going to happen. It's Star Wars.
I know it's Star Wars. They have no way to transmit data.
Their thumb drives are it for them. Thumb drives and floppy disks are the two.
And convenient droids.
Yes.
To shove them into.
Yes. Convenient droids, floppy disks, and thumb drives are the Achilles heel of the rebellion.
Hey, they only had the Geek Squad with them. They didn't have anything better than that.
Well, anybody have a zip disk? I don't have a zip disk. The floppy.
What years?
So Max von Sydow and Poe Dameron,
megabytes.
They're having this intense conversation about this thumb drive and how this thumb drive is gonna save the universe.
Another question?
Yes, Rich. Yes, Rich.
There was so much hullabaloo, if you would, with the opening line of this movie that it was a dig at George Lucas and all his past sins.
What was the opening line?
What is
The opening line was the old man giving Poe the thing, and it says, "This will repair everything." Like that's I forget the line now, but it was like, "Oh, it's like this will redeem everything or fix everything." So everybody was like, "Oh my God, do you think it was a dig at George Lucas for fucking everything up?" Yes, it was.
don't know.
Yes, it was. Did you see 1, 2, and 3?
It's replacing the map.
No, I know. I'm just being sarcastic.
Yes, but
like everybody, the hullabaloo was just like, "Ooh, this will begin to repair it." Like
I don't
like,
see the creators taking a dig like that.
there was a lot of hullabaloo. There was a lot of hullabaloo and goings on.
yes, and things stuff.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. And so,
but anyway, yeah, that's what it was.
So First Order shows up, and you got to give it to the First Order for this.
If we do not scream the First Order every time we have to say the First Order, we don't have a hair on our ass. Just saying. It's not the First Order, Jim.
The First Order.
It's the First Order. Every time we.
Okay. We've got to give it to the first. No, I can't even do it. The First Order. They knew where to park.
Oh, yeah, they were pretty close.
They came right to the camp.
I'll give that. I will definitely give that.
First Over the Empire?
They have figured out the Empire's issues. I'll give them that.
Ray doesn't later, but
yeah,
yeah. It's like he would. They said, "Oh, what was the Empire's biggest problem? They never parked near where they were going. Once we fix that, got a good shot at this."
Yeah. The First Order. All right, buddy.
So they come around, they arrest everyone, all the stormtroopers and stuff. What's his face? Poe Dameron runs away to his X-Wing. Then Kylo Ren shows up in his Kylo Ren mask, and he Max von Sydow, he talks to Max von Sydow. Oh, he also displays a power he never displays again.
Freezing the laser in midair.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
He freezes the blaster bolt in midair. It's not a laser, or else it would be a single line.
Okay.
Because lasers move at the speed of light.
My bad.
So he's holding the blaster bolt in the air, and then holds it there until he leaves, and then the blaster bolt continues on. If he can do that, why didn't he do that anywhere else in the movie?
Right.
He didn't have to. He just showed you can do it. You don't want to do the same trick twice.
Once again, it's like, let's give them...
he did when was it Rey did her little lightsaber thing and he stopped it? Wasn't that it?
No, I don't remember that.
Didn't she do all sorts of like freeze thing and couldn't do anything because he was all like, "What's up?"
No. When he first shows up, he throws her against a tree.
Right. Same thing. Just without the blast.
Yeah, but it's not holding a laser bolt in midair.
Well, it's still.
Oh, I said laser.
He did it with. He did it with Poe as well. Poe. He did it with Poe Dameron as well.
He didn't do it with Poe Dameron.
That's not the same as trapping something going on light speed.
Why wouldn't he take Poe's jacket off of him? Why do we make him wear his jacket in the little
in the desert?
In the restraining chair. It looked a little uncomfortable, a little hot.
But was he supposed to make him comfortable?
Yeah,
he asked if he was comfortable. He asked if he was comfortable. No, I'm sweating. It would have been nice if you would have hung this fucking leather jacket up for me.
Would have been nice.
Yeah, would have been nice. Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable? I can't hear you. Are you comfortable?
Yeah, he's Dark Helmet.
Yeah, exactly. I still can't hear you. Fine, I'll take it off.
So why do you wear the mask? Your face all fucked up or something?
Yeah. Your face is all fucked up. like a child.
Your face is fucked up. I mean, your face will be fucked up once I fuck it up.
Yeah, once I fuck it up, your face will fuck it up, and then we'll poop in your mouth and make them eat the shit that we shit.
So what?
That makes no sense.
they capture Poe, and they take him to the ship.
Yeah, you forget Phineas Bogg there had his little guilt trip about killing all the being a stormtrooper.
Yeah, with the blood handprint on the
Yeah.
That? That's right. FN 2187.
Right.
Yeah, the sword.
They got to stop using that number. It's played.
So FN 2187 finds he can't shoot the villagers when ordered.
Right.
And
because he's a pussy.
Yes. And before Kylo Ren goes to his ship, he stares him down a little.
It's not like he knew him.
Wait a minute, but no, he did know him because he mentions his number off the top of his head.
No. I'm talking about. It's not like he knew the villagers to be all guilty about it.
Oh,
you're on some planet. You don't know. Just a couple walrus people and
well,
some
he
shit.
couldn't do it because too nice a guy.
Yeah, because he was a fucking bathroom attendant.
Well, he's not a good stormtrooper. That's why half of them can't shoot.
Wasn't he in like custodial? Wasn't he a custodial engineer?
Custodian, yes.
Yeah, he was fucking Carl from fucking Breakfast Club.
So meanwhile, we see Rey scavenging through the hulk of an old Star Destroyer that crashed on Jakku.
So do you think they make the stormtroopers who are just like custodial engineers and shit like that and cooks wear the full outfit?
The whole time when they're mopping.
The whole time. They're all in the kitchen cooking up some stuff. They got their helmet on. Everybody's like, dude, take your helmet off. What's wrong with you?
I can't. I'm not allowed to.
You never know when we're going to go into battle. You got to be ready.
It's about hygiene. What are you talking about?
The last time you couldn't see because you had the grease all over your friggin' eye lenses.
Oh, dude, I wear the helmet. It helps with the bleach when I'm doing the toilet. I'm like, dude, you don't have to like. You saw other people who were in the First Order not wearing they were just wearing normal uniforms. Like, you never see anybody who's like just in overalls ever. How do things get fixed?
Wait a minute. Incorrect. Star Wars. When the scanning crew is going on board, they're not wearing any armor. They're in overalls.
But no, they're not in overalls. They're in a full uniform with their little Nazi hats and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
And their shiny boots. I'm just talking like a pair of overalls, like somebody with a fucking wrench in their back pocket and a dirty rag.
Oh no, like no downtime whatsoever.
Yeah,
full time.
Never.
Even around the house.
Someone with an apron.
Let me tell you this.
Honey, could you take off that armor just one night?
It's just the stormtrooper. He's just wearing jeans and a t-shirt and an apron. He still has his fucking helmet on. Take off the helmet, dude. I'll never show my face.
It's our anniversary. Just take it off.
I'm gonna give the New Order. The New Order. The First Order.
Yeah.
Is it the New Order or the First Order?
The First Order.
First Order. Okay.
The new First Order.
New First.
Not the old First.
Second thing I'll give them. Their ships are spotlessly clean. Man, they were gleaming.
That's what I mean. Like, there had to be one dude with like a rag and a spray bottle or something.
Someone was mopping those floors because they had a mirror finish.
Yeah. You didn't see one guy with the fucking rotary buffer, all Will Hunting style, doing math equations on the side. You know what I mean? Like, that would have made it a little more genuine.
So Rey's scavenging, and then she goes to the town where she lives around, and there's a guy in a food truck who gives him food in exchange for junk.
Yeah, Jello and a roll.
You know who played that character?
I do.
Yeah, Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg. That's right.
Wow.
And did you watch Shaun of the Dead yet?
So I pulled down Shaun of the Dead and what's the other one? Good Fuzz. So
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz. They're both on my list, and the other one, the third one, is in my wish list. So
Okay.
it's coming down. So this week I'll probably get both of those in.
You will love Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. Anyway, yeah, Simon Pegg handed out the Jello and the roll.
Yeah. So the roll.
The roll?
Yeah, that roll that blew up like a balloon.
She put it in water and it blew up like a sponge, and she ate it.
It's like
all
those
practical effects too.
It's like those noodles Jim used to make when we were kids. Remember, we used to get such a kick out of that. Jim made those noodles.
The when you discovered those Chinese noodles.
The exploding noodles.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that was so cool,
man.
Yeah, and they were pretty tasteless too.
Yeah, they were fucking awful, but they were fun to watch you cook.
Yeah.
So, she gives him the parts that she scavenged, and he goes, 1/4 portion, and
like. He can make up the portions. Like he can just say, like, there's no, like, he doesn't have like a spreadsheet of what is what, like.
No, he decides on the spot.
Or like a digital display,
Yeah.
Here, for 8 ounces of lug nuts, you'll get a quarter portion.
But the thing is, she got a quarter portion, and she gave him a lot of shit. You saw all the stuff she brought back with her.
Yeah, she dragged it halfway across the desert because
but she only gave him that.
Away.
She only gave him that
Right.
one thing. So I never understood that.
Then what'd she do with all the rest of the junk?
And I have a question. Where did she get the stick from? Because in all 3 movies,
What, her fighting stick?
Yeah, that was never told where she got the stick because it ended up being lightsaber.
It wasn't a lightsaber.
Oh, fuck you, it wasn't.
No, it
Are you
wasn't.
serious?
Oh, watch episode 9.
That's
She might have.
No, she
might have
made
taken
it a lightsaber.
No. The fucking one end of it has the yellow crystal, and it's a fucking yellow lightsaber. When she buries,
She might have taken a piece from this thing.
oh, your ass! But I'm telling you, she had it would have had a yellow fucking.
She wasn't carrying around a lightsaber all this time.
That was New Jersey Ember.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
watch fucking Skywalker Trap or whatever. It's called.
we'll see it.
What's it called again?
Rise
of Skywalker.
Oh yeah, Skywalker.
Don't worry, we'll see that soon.
We'll get
enough.
to that.
New Adventures of Old Skywalker or something like that.
So she sees. Before that, she runs into BB-8.
Awesome.
Right.
BB-8 is getting captured by Tito Jackson.
Tito.
Tito. She calls him something like Tito.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Tito.
And he's all like, because
But the thing is, she can speak droid
like a motherfucker.
because
Yep.
she knew what BB-8 was saying.
Yep.
Now, I'd like to talk to the droid manufacturing company that makes all these droids. Why don't you make them all able to speak? You can make a lot of them able, like C-3PO and stuff. Just give the thing a voice synthesizer so everyone can understand it.
Well, that's an additional module you got to pay for, though.
I think
it's an
Poe
option.
could have popped for that scratch. He said it's a one-of-a-kind droid.
Yeah, how come everybody's all like, everybody's like, and he was like, you're kidding me. Like, just say something. Like, you're right. It's like, just say, can't you say these are good cheese fries? Something.
Or have an LCD that displays the text.
Yeah, something, anything.
So she
So
speaks.
BB-8, do you know who the voice is?
For
I didn't know
BB-8, someone wasn't pressing a fucking keyboard.
Yeah, Samsung microwave.
Yeah.
It's a modulated Bill Hader.
Oh, is
Get
it?
out of here.
I swear to God.
Couldn't they just use
Wow.
like the fucking 30-second thing on my microwave and be like, "Bap, bap, bap, bap."
Yep.
It's definitely digitized and tweaked, but it's Bill Hader.
What was he saying?
Nothing. He's making noises.
And they paid him for that
They paid him. Look at that.
I thought
and gave him a credit.
it was successful, I think. I think BB-8's great.
Yep, BB-8 is great. He's a great droid. One of a
then
kind.
who did the other one? Who did go?
Who did who?
Who did
The
who?
other
Tito.
Oh,
I don't
Tito.
know.
Who
So,
did Tito?
so she saves.
Also Bill Hader.
So she saves the droid, and then she says, "Oh, get out of here, leave."
Yeah.
The thing is probably worth a small fortune.
Well, it's 60 portions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah. So a small portion. I'm just saying, if it was just an ordinary droid, not just something that everyone was looking for,
Right.
it still had to be worth a lot of money.
I have another question.
Yeah.
So every time she brings a battery or a fucking a thumb drive or a fucking
Circuit board.
compressor or whatever the fuck to a dude, and he's always like quarter portion. She just meets this droid she has no history with whatsoever. No connection whatsoever. Could give a flying fuck. And big dude's all like, I'll give you 60 portions. 60, not quarter portions. You obviously can live on a quarter portion a day of that Jello and your edible
bun.
sponge.
Yeah.
So
And she could have negotiated more.
Right. And be like 90 portions. 75, 100, 80, done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what do you? And now I ain't got to go. Have my stormtrooper sunglasses out all the time. I can hang out in my AT-AT.
Yep.
And scratch a one in the wall every day because I'm insane.
Yeah. And make believe I'm a fighter with my helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cute.
That was a classic helmet too.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a classic helmet.
Because
You're
I
right,
didn't
it was
like
cute.
the new helmets that they had on. They were like very thin and tall. Like Luke's helmet and stuff looked more roundish. Had
Right.
good lines.
I couldn't tell either of them apart. Like I was just like, all right, that's a helmet. I didn't look that close.
They were different,
I just saw the rebel symbol on it.
right?
That's all.
So back up on the First Order ship. Kylo Ren goes to Poe Dameron, who looks like some unruly stormtroopers worked him over.
Carl's got to poop.
Yeah.
Carl's going to deuce it.
It's deuce o'clock.
It's deuce o'clock for Carl.
Carl didn't say anything. He just got up and left.
Yeah, he obviously he's working on it. When you get up that quick, either your house is on fire, or you got to shit. One of the two. So. And since I don't see any smoke, he's deucing it. So good for him. Here's to you, Carl.
So Kylo Ren comes in and he says, "Oh, they couldn't get any information out of you, huh? Well, I'm going to do my force mumbo jumbo on you and pull the information right out of your head," which he proceeds to do.
Where is the stuff you had on you? What? Where is the stuff you had on you? No, I don't want fries. I didn't ask for fries.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
my
that was the wrong the wrong setting. Hold on there.
They're too salty.
What are you saying? Are you saying I know you saw the map?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's funny.
So he pulls the information out of Poe's head that the thumb drive is in BB-8.
Right.
And I'm saying, if he could do that quickly, why didn't he just do it in the first place?
When he was down there?
No, like when Poe got before.
Yeah.
He said other people tried questioning him and he didn't talk. So why didn't he just go pull the information out and get back to business?
Don't know.
Why did he make other people try first?
You doing okay, Carl?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Just messed up my rug a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, we know.
Wow.
Why is that funny?
Usually when I go take a deuce, I go to the bathroom, but if you're shitting on your rug.
No, my roller.
It's not my rug. Why are you wearing a different shirt, Carl?
Why are you wearing a different shirt? You wipe your ass with your old shirt?
I'm not wearing a different shirt.
I'm just saying, when you got up, I said you had to go poop. So when you said I messed up my rug,
You should see this rug, though. It's beautiful.
Not anymore.
It's a Lebowski rug.
Well, you shit on this one.
No, my roller wrinkles it up.
Whatever makes you sleep at night, man.
So that dude offers her the 64 portions. She says, "Oh, no, I'm not. He's not for sale." So he hops right on the radio. And this happens multiple times in this movie, where bad guys hop on a radio to tell the First Order that we saw the droid and stuff. Like, what are they getting out of that?
So what?
They're not saying, tell the First Order I have information for them to sell
Just get
them.
the droid. So if she took the 60 portions,
Yeah,
and he took the droid,
right.
what would have happened?
He would have given the droid to the First Order.
First
Yeah.
order.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what he wanted the droid for. Because the
Why?
droid, because the First Order put out an APB on that droid.
And you think he already heard of it at that point?
Yeah, I was going to say he just
It's fast. The underworld works faster.
I don't know.
You think he just wanted the droid?
they've got these types of communication devices in the underworld. Or on the other planet.
Why is he overpaying by like 20 portions?
I just don't remember them at that point.
Okay,
No,
Carl,
that
that
it
may
was in
what
the
I
droid.
said cannot be explained.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm not saying I just made up a fake price for little astro droids. They're only worth 44 portions, not 64.
Well, this was a special BB-8 unit.
Yeah, he's one of a kind. That's what Poe says.
But there may have already been that APB out for that BB-8 or a BB unit for that matter.
Yeah.
So
maybe they found one of those rings.
is it the second?
Look, sir, droid rings.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking one of those O-rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, man, I find these everywhere.
Nice one, Jim.
So
Here it is. Oh, yeah.
oh my God, he had one. So in episode 8, is it? What's episode 8 called?
Last Jedi.
Last Jedi.
The Follow the
Last
Convoy.
Jedi.
Oh, okay. They should rename it Follow the Convoy or Tag You're It, because that's all they did in that movie. But isn't BB-8 not one of a kind because the Empire has one? Or not the Empire, the First Order has one. A little black one with the flat head.
Well, he's not orange.
It's still a fucking BB-8 unit. It's like
I believe Mr. Eric Martin was a big fan. Whoa, my dogs are going crazy.
Want me to get my pistol?
No.
Okay.
So on the ship, FN 2187 or whatever, he breaks Poe out and says, "You're a pilot, and I want to get out of here."
I get it.
Thank you, Carl.
So they steal a TIE fighter and they fly away. And Poe says the standard line whenever someone is flying an enemy ship, I always wanted to get into one, fly one of these babies.
Yes. Yes. So his whole time being, he was always a rebel. He was never,
He
got
was
to fly.
he was never in the First Order.
First Order. All right, that's getting old.
Yeah. So they're flying away and they get hit, crash land on Jakku. Finn wakes up, thinks Poe is still in the TIE fighter, and the TIE fighter sinks into the sinking sand.
Damn, near lost a $400 hand cart.
Yeah. and it didn't suck him in anywhere. Not even like enough to back him up another 10 feet.
Just in that perfect spot.
There, yeah. Like,
people make a habit of that in this movie, of standing next to collapsing land.
Yeah. So if I was standing next to a TIE fighter that was getting sucked up by the sand I was standing next to, my fat ass would be running as fast as I can. Just saying.
So he finds Poe's jacket.
Right.
Make sure he takes off his stormtrooper armor and leaves it as a trail to follow him.
Yes. I was just going to say, he just...
It's true.
And then he kept sniffing his jacket for some reason, which weirded me out.
He thought Poe smelled nice.
That's Rebel Musk.
That's Rebel. Oh my God.
So Finn shows up at the marketplace, sees
Ren.
Ray. Yeah, that's
Ray.
it. Thank you, Carl.
Ray getting her ass kicked by
Ray.
marauders.
He goes to save her, but she saves herself because she's a strong woman.
Right.
And
She had a lightsaber.
then the First Order shows up and all the stormtroopers are after them.
Jim, we're done with that first.
Okay. I'm not going to end it. I'm going to keep doing it. So
That's so played.
they run away and they are trying to find a ship. And Finn goes, "What about that one?"
Richie.
And she says it's a piece of junk. That's right. You thought I was going to do it.
Yeah.
You got to earn it. You got to earn it, kids. You can't just be like, just do it. Not a hua.
Come on.
Yeah, so it's garbage.
That's garbage. There you go.
The ship they're going for gets blown up, so they have to go, and they turn around, and what is it? It's the Millennium Falcon.
The garbage will do.
Yeah, the garbage will have to do. So, and the stormtroopers are so fucking stupid that they don't blow up the other ship that wasn't covered.
Right.
Because they're stupid stormtroopers, dude.
So should we blow that other one up? No, dude, don't waste your bullets on it. Let's chase it.
Hold your fire. There's no
What
life.
if it gets away? What are the chances?
So
Pretty.
Ray
Did you not read the
turns
script?
out she's a really good pilot, and she's flying that thing around, evading the TIE fighters, which are chasing them. Finn gets in the gunner seat and starts shooting the TIE fighters. And then they get hit, and the gun is jammed. And she pulls this maneuver, which brings the TIE fighter right in the sight of the broken gun, of the frozen gun. Yes, Richie is going to ask the question I asked as well.
It was called the triple Lindig. Is that
No.
what you're gonna ask? No.
Why didn't he go to the other gun
Exactly.
on top?
Why didn't he go to the other
This
gun?
one's broken. Follow the ladder up.
There's another gun on the other side. You can go to that one.
You could go right to it.
That
and
one
start
moves.
fire.
That one
moves. No, the whole chair, everything looks exactly the same. Has the knob.
It's
Has
got
the Darth
the
Vader
knob.
knob. Has the Darth Vader knob.
What a wonderful sequence, though.
Yes. Great sequence.
Yeah.
Or he could have
So
just
great.
walked up a ladder.
I know, but it was so fun.
Yes, fun. Or he could have walked up a ladder.
So one of the lackeys goes to Kylo Ren and says, I got bad news. The BB-8 unit got away, and
So did FN 2187.
F-1287 helped them. And so he gets all
Hellfire.
pissed off, right? And he starts cutting up the console with his
Right.
lightsaber. And then he said, "Oh yeah, there's one more thing. There was a girl there." And and Kylo Ren
grabs him and goes,
grabs
"Girl?"
him by the neck and goes, "A girl." And I was saying, this is a little hint. This is a little tip, that is, for anyone delivering bad news to Kylo Ren. Get it all out really quick.
Yep.
So
Take off.
he gets only mad once.
So I want to know who the crew was who had to replace all that stuff, all those monitors. Like how many spare buttons do they have on board? Maybe 2. Like they don't have a whole control room spare. Like they had to order that shit.
Well, they just keep rigging up fake control rooms for Kylo Ren to cut up. It's not attached to anything.
He's known for his anger issues.
That is true. My name is Matt. I'm a radar technician.
I wanted to see Kylo Ren being like, "What girl? Is she cute? Does she have a boyfriend?
Is she seeing anybody? Is it serious?" Dude, what are you talking about? I've been on this ship a long time. I'm lonely.
Yeah. Does she wear a mask?
Yeah.
Just such a child. I just want to.
The only companion I get is the silver broad. What's her name?
Lupita Nyong'o.
No, in the movie. What's her name?
Captain Phasma.
Yeah, Phasma.
Oh, that's
It's like the only play I get is Phasma, and she won't take off her helmet.
So the Millennium Falcon gets captured in a tractor beam.
She has nice tits, but I can't get past the helmet.
It's not Lupita Nyong'o either.
No,
but it's her voice.
Nyong'o
No. The girl who plays Phasma is real, like super tall. She's like 6'7",
She's
right?
in Game of Thrones, a giant
she
blonde
was
girl.
she was in Game
I
of
haven't seen.
Thrones.
I've never seen Game of Thrones, so
Same. I don't know who that is.
She's a giant blonde girl.
Lupita's we're getting to her, but she's the
she's
the goggles and the butthole eyes.
She's what's her name? Maz
Kanata.
Yeah, Maz Kanata.
That's Lupita.
Really? Butthole Eyes is Lupita Nyong'o?
Yeah.
Oh, she looks like Kim Cattrall. That
God.
character. Sorry.
So Captain Phasma or the captain, right?
Yeah, Captain Phasma.
Yeah.
The silver stormtrooper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Game of
was
Thrones.
the girl from Game of Thrones.
Right.
Oh, I always thought that was Lupita Nyong'o.
No.
Okay. Got it.
Lupita, she was the little weird alien broad.
Maz Kanata.
Yeah. Chewbacca's girlfriend or whatever.
Right.
She was like, I like that Wookiee dick.
Yeah. I like that lipstick dick.
Yeah. Smells funky, but it works.
So they get captured in a tractor beam, and this big ship sucks in the Millennium Falcon, and they hide and they get boarded. And who is it that boards them? Han
Solo.
Han Solo and Chewbacca.
Oh yeah.
And he goes, "Chewie, we're home."
That's right.
So he finds them. He says, "Hey, that guy stole this shit from that guy who stole the ship from that guy who stole it from me. So this is my ship, and I'm hauling dangerous animals."
Yeah.
Like
And he goes,
kind of.
It's still a great moment.
Yeah. And he goes, and the reason I know this is my ship is because there's my cane in the corner.
Because I crashed my plane.
Because I'm super old. And I'm going to die at the end of this movie.
And I crashed my prop plane 3 times.
So two rival gangs, one from the planet Scotland.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and another one
From the Philippines.
The Kanji Club.
yeah, Ganja Club.
Yeah.
They both are after not Millennium Falcon. They're both after Han Solo. Because Han Solo's in for a lot of money between them.
You owe me money, fuck you.
So Rey opens up the doors, lets the dangerous octopus animals out.
Which shouldn't be a problem.
And they're busy eating the Scotland guys and the Conja Club guys.
Right.
And everyone bugs out in the Falcon.
Right. After she played Centipede, basically.
Right.
With the door closing.
With the door, yeah.
Yeah.
They go to Maz Kanata's place because Han Solo says, if you want to get the droid back to the Resistance, we need Maz Kanata's help.
Or he could have taken it with just one quick phone call saying, hey, Leia, I have the Falcon. We can cut out the middleman.
Hey, why didn't he just fly there?
Why didn't he just take it there? He was just like, I never understood that. Like,
I don't think they knew where it was, right?
I'm sure Han had some info on where Leia is pretty much all the time.
Why is that?
Because he can't get over her, no matter how old and decrepit she looks. It's
oh my God.
I'm not touching that.
So they go to Maz Kanata's place, which seems to be full of informants because they're all jumping on the radio. I said, hey, we see that droid. Which, why didn't Han Solo just go in there himself?
Right.
Instead of bringing everyone else in?
Or take the droid to Leia in the Millennium Falcon by himself. So, just saying. Okay, go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, so while that's happening, Hux gives his Nazi speech.
Yeah.
To all of the troops saying how the First Order with their new weapon is going to, now they're going to be running the galaxy.
Sounds familiar.
Yes.
So when they shot the Earth cannon.
Yeah.
There, right? With the First Order. And when he was fucking getting all red and had the vein going up instead of someone just giving him a microphone, because there were stormtroopers in the back. But like, I know he's yelling, but dude, I can't hear him. Something about we're good and the old way they're going down, something like that. So
something's not right.
Yeah, so someone's going down. I don't know if it's the rebellion or the regalia. I can't hear him.
Or the floor buffers.
Yeah. So all I know is like we had a report for this. Are we getting overtime? Because we're out here. There's hundreds of us standing out here when this could have been an email.
Oh, it's time to turn left. Turn left.
And it's cold.
It's cold, dude. This could have been an email. I'm just saying he could have sent this out in an email.
Dude, it's Saturday.
What else you got?
On.
A goddamn suit heater doesn't work.
Yeah. So he shoots off. He says to fire, and 90 people have to press buttons for this thing to fire.
Well, it's complicated. It's a planet shooting a sun.
Right. So yeah. So it draws its power from the sun, but it
destroys the sun. It's like how many suns are nearby?
That's what I'm saying. So you got to, and it's not a planet it's not like the Death Star where it could travel.
Right. Like it's a planet.
So you get one shot, really, unless there's two suns like Tatooine.
Yeah,
then
two
you get
shots, I guess.
Right. So you can knock out, what was it? 4 planets, 5 planets?
I think it was like 4 planets.
Okay. So you knock out 4 planets and then you can only do 4 more, maybe, depending on how far they are.
Well,
they shot the 8 planet killer. And none of them got a sunburn. Like it destroyed thousands of trees.
I know, right next to him.
But right where they were standing, like not every. Maybe it's hot.
It
so
looked
maybe
like it's like a half.
Maybe we should be all. Yeah, maybe we should be all indoors when this thing fires. Like lesson learned. Lesson learned. Because even Kylo Ren,
we're gonna suck in the sun and basically shoot that sun out like a laser beam.
Even Kylo Ren was like, I ain't going on that planet when they're firing that shit. I'm gonna be in my fucking ship watching it. I'm no dummy.
Plus, if you sucked in the sun, shouldn't that planet now be,
Much
as massive as the sun? Shouldn't it have incredible sun gravity?
True.
Yeah, it's all mass. Yeah.
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 So just saying, way to go.
I just think, that weapon just may not follow the laws of physics.
Well, it was probably engineered by the Empire and just built by the First Order.
Yes. So after they fire their super weapon, they knock out Republic planets. So that
Like a lot of them.
a lot of them. So that was rough for the Republic. They just had about 30 years of prosperity, and then someone comes along and starts blowing up planets again. I thought we were through with that.
Shit happens.
So Han Solo does what Richie suggests, and he takes the droid back to Princess Leia.
After yet again, a whole,
No, she came and got it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Princess Leia came to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that weird, brick, fucking flying brick.
Yeah. And then, so BB-8 says, here's the thing I got from the thumb drive, and it's a fragment of a map. And it's supposed to lead to the Luke Skywalker who's been missing for 30 years. Or a lot of years. I don't know if it's 30.
I have another question. Leia being all Force savvy now.
Yeah.
Because Luke trained her. Wouldn't she be able to feel where he is?
No, because he cuts himself off from the Force. So that's in episode 2.
Hang on.
Carl gonna poop again.
Yeah.
Can't he, dial up fucking Ghost Yoda or something?
Who?
Leia.
And what's Ghost Yoda going to tell her?
But is she a Jedi?
Ghost Yoda found Luke when he cut himself off from the Force.
But I thought they only find Jedis, like the Force Ghosts only talk to Jedis. She's not a Jedi, is she?
She was trained, yeah.
No, she was trained, but she wasn't a Jedi.
Yeah, but she got enough mumbo jumbo to get her at least a
she can sense that like Han Solo died. She
right.
had
that's
that.
what I mean. So her brother, she should know where he is. Like, at least Ghost Ben Kenobi or Ghost.
But Luke doesn't want to be found. So
yeah, but Luke,
he could have thrown up some protections.
My point is, Ghost Yoda still found him.
Yeah, but that's after he was like
pissy.
Starting to flirt with the Force again.
But don't we see that other members start to develop this Force sense as well? Like doesn't Finn get like a Force sense at some point?
You think? I don't know. It doesn't make it incredibly clear whether he is Force sensitive or not. But I mean, he Kylo Ren should have been able to like kill him like in 2 seconds flat.
Right. I agree.
Totally.
Yeah.
But he held his own for a while.
Yeah, but then he took a slice down the back with the lightsaber and he still survived. I mean, Kylo Ren's got to be a pretty poor swordsman to only.
He is a pretty poor swordsman.
Yeah, it was never he was never like super accurate with that thing.
There's no problem cutting the snow with it.
What we call it? Finn laid a glove on him several times.
Right.
Rey kicked his ass.
That's because he was. That's because he wasn't. That's because he wasn't
like a newbie.
Huh? Because he was what?
Newbie?
Oh, she's a newbie and still kicked his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was injured, and you get worse. I'm going to say it now, even though we haven't hit that part. Your wound will get worse if you keep slapping it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still there.
I thought I read something that, it's definite that he is a true veteran of foreign wars, and like that was his idea.
So you're saying he had an injury in service, and that's kind of how you would treat it if you're still in battle?
That's what I heard. Just keep yourself pumped up. Just rah.
To stay stimulated.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a Marine, right?
Yeah.
So Marines are taught to punch their wounds?
Yep.
I don't know if they're taught that, but Whatever keeps you in the game.
Have we even talked about Snoke yet?
Oh no, we haven't talked about Snoke, the stupidest character.
Totally the stupidest.
Yeah, apparently there's an Emperor-style guy teaching Kylo Ren the ways of the dark side of the Force.
Even though he has conversations with his grandfather about,
Teach me, grandfather.
He keeps talking to Darth Vader's burnt-up helmet.
Yeah, and everybody's like, dude, that thing don't talk back. Like I've seen you in here a lot.
Yeah, things show up in this movie they shouldn't have found. One, Darth Vader's helmet. Two, Luke's lightsaber.
Well, she said that's for another story, which never
gets told.
Right.
Never gets told. So
the original screenplay opened with Luke's hand holding the lightsaber floating through space and someone scooping it up.
How'd it get into space?
Through Cloud City.
Cloud City.
Well, Cloud City's on a planet.
Right.
How would the lightsaber then get into outer space?
So what you're saying is it wouldn't have floated all the way down and then into the out of its atmosphere and burned and then
all the way through
like our atmosphere?
No,
I don't know.
No,
that's how it started.
Gravity gets pulled toward the center of a planet, not the other side of a planet.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and when Rey goes near that lightsaber, all of a sudden she starts seeing Force or hearing Force people talking to her. And now they turn the lightsaber into like Excalibur or something, where it's mystical or something. If it's a lightsaber, it's a tool. He lost the first one, he made a new one.
That is true, and she had one the whole time.
Oh my God.
We'll get there.
Fuck yeah. She had one the whole time.
So they decide they have to attack the Starkiller base.
Right.
And
blow up the...
and R2-D2 wakes up.
From his slumber.
He was in sleep mode?
Yeah, he was in sleep mode for 30 years. And no one thought, well, maybe we should just reboot him.
Not 30 years.
They said ever since Luke went missing.
Well, but Luke didn't go missing it for 30 years. He had the school and, you figure at least 10. Yeah. Because Kylo's
still, it's a long time to let a droid sit in low power
60
mode.
portions, man.
Yeah. And you would figure, right? You would figure that, that 3PO would know how to wake him up other than just whacking him on the head.
Yeah. Like he did before. He always whacked him.
Right. I think 3PO says low power mode, not sleep mode.
Yeah, low power mode.
It's still lame.
Yeah. He said low power mode, but...
Agreed.
So they attack the planet, and of course there's a vital weakness in Starkiller base, much like the Death Star.
Yeah, they pull the fucking cross pin and boom. Fucking
biggity bam, the whole stage goes crashing down.
Biggity bam. We go smoke a fat.
So they attack the planet, and apparently they have these big vent structures or power structures on the planet. They go, if we blow those things up, we can blow up the planet. Bye-bye Starkiller base. So right. Poe and the X-Wings go flying in to attack those things, and Han Solo leads a ground assault on the base. They go, they fight the big fight.
And he basically brings Chewbacca and a janitor.
Yeah, basically. But the thing is, like, at one point, Han Solo asks Chewbacca for his gun, and he shoots it and blows up like 3 stormtroopers with it. And he goes, oh, I like this thing. Chewbacca's had that gun for 40 years. That's the first time you picked it up?
At no time in the tenure of our fucking relationship.
Let me give that thing a shot.
He might have growled every time. Who knows?
Give me your gun again should have been the line. Yeah. Let me shoot that gun again. Chewie?
Not like it's something new. And here's the thing. Han Solo shoots at the stormtroopers, blows up 3 of them with 1 shot using Chewbacca's gun, right?
Right.
Kylo Ren takes a direct shot from Chewbacca with that gun.
Right.
Why didn't he blow up?
Why didn't he stop that? Like he stopped the other the blaster.
He just killed his daddy.
The bolt.
Oh,
Yeah, he was upset.
you think he was vulnerable then? That's what happened.
So yeah, you knew that Han Solo was dying in this when he walked out onto that scaffolding.
That ledge, yeah.
Oh, another cringe-worthy moment in this movie is, remember when back on Maz Kanata's planet, after the First Order shows up and Poe and the gang come flying in, and they're shooting everyone and killing everyone, and Finn goes, "Oh, that's one hell of a pilot."
That's not that bad.
Yeah,
come on. That is
he didn't know it was him.
Exactly. Like, what a coincidence.
Right.
This fits with all the old Star Wars.
Porkins, that's one hell of a pilot.
Nitpicking. You're picking nits.
So,
yeah, well.
Kylo Ren kills Daddy. They go, everyone gets upset at this. And they go out on the planet. Kylo Ren hunts down Rey and Finn. They have a big lightsaber battle.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why did they name Kylo Ben when
Kenobi?
After Ben Kenobi.
Yeah, I know, but like what about Leia's dad? What was his name?
Bail Organa.
Yes, that's right.
Like, wouldn't
his dad's name was Anakin Skywalker?
Right, Anakin, or everybody knew it.
Right.
What's wrong with Ben?
Why they like Ben?
All right, I'm just curious. Like,
Ben kind of started the whole thing in motion.
All right, there's other names.
They were saving Bail for the next kid.
So Rey and what's his face, Kylo, are trying to force grab the lightsaber, Luke's lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
It goes and almost hits Kylo Ren in the head. That's why he ducks. He went like, "Whoa!" instead of just grabbing it.
Right.
And it flies to Rey's hand. Then they have a lightsaber battle, and they're really hard on the trees.
Yeah,
because the trees.
From what I heard, that was Steven Spielberg's idea. Just cut down the trees while they're fighting.
Oh wow!
So poor trees, they get cut up.
Don't discount that moment either. That was as much as you love or hate this movie. That was a great moment when Rey pulls that lightsaber to herself. It was great.
The first time I thought it was great.
The first time, okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure, it was great.
Yeah. And she fights entirely too well for someone who has no force training against someone who was supposed to be like a very powerful Sith.
Right.
So she
one of the Knights of Ren.
Yeah. The leader.
She's no regular member though. Like, what she turns out to be.
Still.
Yeah, but she wasn't trained for shit. She carried around a lightsaber. She didn't even know she had it.
Somehow she was a good fighter because she's able to fight off those marauders with her stick.
Yeah.
So we don't really know her history before this.
So all of the X-Wings, they're blowing up the old Starkiller base power supplies, and they hit all the spark plugs when Poe goes flying through.
Mm-hmm.
And the planet starts getting destroyed, and the ground opens up between Rey and Kylo Ren, and that's the second one where someone just stands there while the ground is falling apart.
Good thing I wasn't 2 feet to the left.
Yeah, again, I would run the other way.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyone should run the other way. Gigantic chasm.
Right.
Yeah.
Opened up.
Screaming, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Yeah. Let's just stand there and see how big this gets.
Yeah.
So the base blows up, becomes the sun itself, it seemed like. And they fly back to the Resistance base. Rey and Chewie come off the ship. Princess Leia lets Chewie walk right by.
Oh,
No medals, no hugs.
never even met Rey. Just hugs her straight off.
She never met Rey, and Rey knew Han Solo for like 5 minutes. Why does Princess Leia go and hug her? Or Chewbacca? Again, because of Leia's prejudice against Wookiees.
Yep.
That's what I say.
I agree.
X gets a square.
So that smelly Paynus.
So R2D2 says, "Oh, I got this big map with a hole in it," and he projects it, and then BB-8 comes up and he projects the missing piece, and it fits into that one section, and now they have a map to Luke Skywalker. And I'm saying, if you had a map, because they kept saying everyone had all the other parts of the map,
right?
Because even the New Order said they have the map, most of the map. If you had most of that map with just one hole in it, wouldn't you look in the place where that hole is for Luke Skywalker?
For the last 30 years. You didn't search that friggin' one area.
Yeah. No one has figured out, like, what if we just go around this empty spot? And
no, the landing, the end was in that hole.
That's my point. Oh, no. I thought the
it didn't continue on into the main map that R2D2 had. It ended in that spot.
I say, when I was watching, I thought it end. I was like, they have the beginning and the end, not the middle. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what it looked like to me.
They said, well, the map ends here, whatever it is in this empty hole. So we know everything around that empty hole. So then we know what's in the empty hole.
So don't they already know, like, where blue milk originated? Porg, buffalo wings, and whatever kind of crazy fish it was that he caught. Didn't they all originate there? I mean, I'm sure that made it somewhere.
Okay, I'm going to correct you.
Oh, please.
The milk that Luke milks out of that sea creature is green.
Oh, green.
It is not blue milk.
Nah, that shit was blue milk.
No, it was green.
I thought it was blue.
No.
I'm going to have to go with Kenny on this one.
Yeah, is it Yanni or Laurel?
Both of green? You would be wrong.
Green.
It's green. Believe me.
I'm going to have to call bullshit on that.
Well, you'll know when we do that one.
Yeah.
Last Jedi.
Okay.
So they fly to where Luke Skywalker is, Chewbacca and Rey, and R2D2. They go to find Luke. She walks up like a billion stairs, and there's Luke up there just staring off into the distance. He turns around, and she holds that lightsaber out, and then we go back to a helicopter shot of them standing there in the end.
It's a real place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's in Ireland, right?
Somewhere, yeah, like off.
Yeah. Off the coast of Ireland. Some shit like that.
Pretty
there
sweet.
you go.
So this movie made...
We didn't talk about Snoke at all.
Because he's a terrible character.
Totally. Such bad filler.
So this, the budget is anywhere from $259 million to $306 million.
Wow.
Box office, $2.071 billion.
Wow.
Oh, God.
What a return. But it was anticipated for so long, right? I mean...
Oh, yeah, this was...
They got me twice.
Got me more than twice.
Maybe 3. Yeah, I don't know.
I remember seeing it with I saw it early that afternoon, and then the night with Jim, and all I kept doing is looking at him when I knew shit was coming.
Yeah, and it really threw me off while watching the movie, because every time he looked at me, I knew something was going to happen. Because out of the corner of my eye, I see him staring at me. I said, okay, what's going to happen? So I knew when any pivotal thing happened in the movie.
Yeah. It was Star Wars Day. It was Star Wars Day. So me and Andy took his kid to the matinee and then hung out all day. And then we all went back at night and saw it.
So this received a 93% positive on Rotten Tomatoes. Everyone seemed to enjoy it for the most part. Now, after the latest viewing, we shall go around the room, starting with Richie.
I don't remember what I gave it when we first reviewed it.
I don't remember either.
I still like it, even though it mimics episode 4 so much.
Right.
But it's still better than 1, 2, and 3 by leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
So I think I gave it a 4 then, and I'll give it a 4 now.
Wow.
Wasn't terrible. It's still rewatchable where I enjoy it. Like I said, when the Millennium Falcon showed up, I still smiled. So it has a lot of that for me. And other than Snoke and Hux, who yelled a lot unnecessarily
and wore a really goofy hat.
Yeah, very weird.
Like the hat looked like that ship that Kylo Ren was following.
Yeah, I was going to say it almost looked like a summer version of a Russian hat. Where it had the flaps.
Yeah, it had the flaps sticking straight up.
Like something people in Canada would wear, but like a summer version. Like, when it's windy, he can bring it down. It's not so cold. It's just windy. And it was made, like out of denim, not like wool, and kept your head really warm. It just kept it kind of, like if it rained, your hair wouldn't get wet.
It had like that neck shade,
fast.
That neck shade that would pull
down. Yeah. That's what I mean. It had that like, singing in the rain type hat going on.
All right, Carl.
I kind of agree with Rich. It's kind of paint by numbers and give the people what they want. And for me, that's okay. It's a lot of fun, kind of dumb, but fun, and 4 stars. 4 crosshairs, sorry.
Oh. There you go. All right, Kenny, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm right there with you guys. Again, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, especially out of everyone in this room. I'm probably the least bit into Star Wars, but when I watched it with my wife and kids, it just kept me engulfed the whole time. So
yeah.
And whenever it's on now, I still watch it. So it's definitely rewatch worthy. I did go see it twice in the theater as well. So yeah, I'm right there with you guys. 4. Jim.
Go ahead, Jim.
All right. Well, I liked it the first time I saw it.
Right.
And I liked it a bit less when I watched it again this time. And I think it was because I know where all the stories are leading to. And my disappointment in that is coloring my appreciation of this one.
Right. I didn't even think of 9 after. So
not this time.
But it was good. It was good.
Right.
But, not great, but good. I give it a 3.5.
3. I knew it. You couldn't go 4.
No, I can't, because 4 is on the way to perfection, and this movie is far from perfect.
Yes, but it's still like, think of the first time you saw it. It still gave you that joy, especially after what happened in 1, 2, and 3.
I was so pumped.
Yeah, it's a whole lot better than 1, 2, or 3. But I didn't give any 1, 2, or 3 anywhere near 3 stars or crosshairs. Damn you, Carl. Carl.
All right. Well, you're entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong.
Of course, I'm entitled to it. That's what this whole show is. It's our opinion.
You're entitled to your opinion, even though it's wrong.
Right.
It's a 4.
3.5 is pretty close to 4.
Yeah,
it's close to 4. It's not quite.
Okay. So there you go. That's episode 7. In the books.
In the book. Destroy All Movies can be found at damshow.co. DAMSHOW.co.
If you want to send us an email, it's destroymail@gmail.com, but no one's going to do it because Carl does the show every week and he's the one that emails.
Frozen. Oh, there you go.
There you go. So
Go to our page. You can find us on all. Well, it's all in the show notes. Links to Spotify,
You listen to
Apple
us on
Podcast,
Spotify?
Stitcher.
Wow.
What? What was that?
You can
Rich?
listen to us on Spotify?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're getting pretty big in the podcast game.
All right.
Yeah, you can listen to us on Spotify and Good Pods.
There you go.
An excellent new podcasting app.
We are not new podcasters.
No, we are not. We've been around the block,
To say the least.
and back again.
That's right.
So
Anything else?
No. Next week, Loki and
Twister.
Twister. Yes, I can't wait.
Oh,
It's
I
in
have
drop.
not-
You guys made the call?
I have what? We made
Oh,
this
that's
call
great.
on the last show that we were doing
I'm in.
Twister.
Yeah, I thought we were doing that today too. I watched it yesterday.
There you go.
Fucking
Going
watch
green.
Twister again.
Yeah.
Greenwich.
Yes, we're going to be doing a
Destroying
lot of
Twister.
classic movies. And,
Now that
and less
the
than classic movies.
now that the pandemic's starting to wind down, thank God, we'll be able to eventually go to the movies again. Like,
Right? Or at
Yeah.
least rent like Black Widow on television.
yeah, that movie's gonna suck.
Yes, of course. Every Marvel movie sucks before you see it.
Yeah,
That's
and then
right.
you love it.
I don't love Captain America.
The movie that's going to get me back to the theater is Dune.
They're still saying they're going to release it on HBO Max.
Really?
I'll still go
Yeah.
to the theater for that.
If I can get it on HBO Max, I'll watch it on HBO Max.
Yeah, well, I agree. I ain't going to see Dune. Fuck that.
It's Denis Villeneuve. Guy's a fucking
All right.
master filmmaker.
The Fedaki.
He's a
First one,
master.
the first one was long and boring. We're going to sit through a second long and boring movie.
No, it's a total redo.
It's going to be long and boring.
Still the same basic story.
Yeah, same story. Spice is life. Have you seen Dune, Ken?
If I did, I fell asleep during it.
Yeah, I was going to say I couldn't get through the
Seen
whole thing.
Dune
I'm just
many
like,
times. Many times.
I was
It's
like,
a
this
David
is-
Lynch film.
Yeah.
So,
Whacked out.
Excellent.
Yeah, he's a great filmmaker. He's
Excellent.
whacked out.
all right. Well,
Yeah, I might have watched it when it first came out on VHS, and then I was like, forget it. I just wasn't into
There's
it.
been
But now I may give it another try.
Yeah, there's been multiple cuts of Dune. There's theatrical cut, which David Lynch had his name removed from
Oh.
because it'll say directed by Alan Smithy. That's the pseudonym that directors
It's a universal.
use when they don't want their
shit.
name on the picture. And then there's a 4-hour television cut where they put in every deleted scene that they
I don't know about
had.
that.
It's really, really not a good one. And then I think
Yeah.
there was a David Lynch cut of the movie. I would go
Check
with
it
that
out.
one. So
I
until
wouldn't go
then,
in.
what?
Yeah, I was going to say I wouldn't go with any of them. They're boring. So, anyway, that's it.
They're
That's the
not
show.
boring. Captain Picard's in it, Kenny.
Whatever. What show is
Oh,
this?
really?
What number is this? 3 what?
I stopped using the
Counting?
numbers.
Oh, that
That's
was
why I
smart.
didn't say this episode is. They'll make it evergreen.
Oh, okay.
There's an extended director's cut.
Oof.
That's the one. That says David Lynch.
Yeah,
Gotta watch that.
that's his cut.
So, also, check out Rock Girls. What's it called again? Rock
She
Chicks.
Will Rock
Chicks
You.
Rock. She Will Rock You. Check
Yeah.
check those guys out. Or there's girls out. Hello. And then our niece's movie, Ficketicus, or whatever it's called. And you want to donate to them? I'm sure we have a link somewhere.
Yeah, there's a crowdfunding site.
Yeah.
At the link where you can donate, and they have different types of giveaways for different levels of donation.
There you go. So proud of her for going after her dream and becoming a filmmaker. So good for you, kiddo.
Yeah. Good luck and congratulations.
How old is she?
18, 19, right?
Oh, way to go. Yeah, go get it.
Something like 18, 19.
You said kid. I thought she was like 11.
No. She's going to ASU for filmmaking. So
Nice. Go get it, girl.
yep. So good for her.
Yep. So until next time.
Is that it? We're done with the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would
I'm
be
Richie.
it. I'm Jim.
Ken?
Oh.
Good night, damnation. You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what
be.
we're going to throw at you.
Mostly,
So if you like-
mostly classic TV, especially
but if you-
bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic
Right.
television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.